The Buffalo City Metro in the Eastern Cape has urged holidaymakers to refrain from swimming at the popular Eastern Beach as it is unsafe to do so. Parts of this beach have been washed away, exposing some rocks, and holidaymakers flock to the beach at this particular time of the year. BCM says holidaymakers can utilize other beaches around the area. SABC News reporter Lubabala Dado has the story.
Good day, we are coming to you from the Eastern Beach. This is one of the popular places that is loved by holidaymakers as it is easily accessible. Most people come here to swim or to enjoy the fresh air. But we are informed that the beach has been closed as it is deemed unsafe for swim. But with me, I'm joined by the spokesperson for the Metro, Mr. Samkelo Ngwenya, to talk to us about why this beach has been closed.
Well, a few weeks ago, we've had an incident in which the beach was washed away. The water moved back, leaving behind it dangerous rocks, and that makes it not conducive for people to take on into the beach. And hence, we took a decision that we need to keep the beach closed because it's quite dangerous, it's quite steep, and it can lead into a lot of injuries.
I understand that it's a very busy time and people love this beach. Some of them, they come and swim nonetheless, despite those warnings.
Well, it's a popular beach. I mean, we've got 10 beaches, but the Eastern Beach is one of the most easily accessible in terms of public transportation as well as recreational facilities around it. So we do understand that aspect. Of course, we don't have a permission to arrest people from swimming into beaches. We can only warn them. We have put on lifeguards there. We've got about 43 lifeguards in total, and we have got lifeguards stationed in that area so that they can monitor the situation. But we're going to continue. I mean, people are risking with their lives, and it's quite dangerous to swim in that area.
Talk to us about other beaches. I mean, I understand that there have been people that have been misbehaving when it comes to when they come here, in fact, at the beaches.
Well, there's regular occurrences during this time of the year. I mean, it's towards the business end of the festive season. So we're seeing a lot of numbers, but with that in comes behaviors that are not good enough. One of the most challenging one for us is basically people that are parking in areas where emergency vehicles are supposed to be accessing that, be it police, be it ambulances, and we're trying to urge people to actually not to do that because we need to have access at all times whenever incidents occur. We do have marshals that are assessing the situation, but at the end of the day, we need people to actually behave themselves. People need not to drink alcohol and come to the beaches as well as swim into the water, and also listen generally to the rules of the lifeguards.
And then talk to us about any incidents that have happened, drowning, around this time. We always hear of such incidents.
Look, unlike the previous years, this year we've only had one fatality. It was a young boy who was swimming in Konubi River with his friends. Apart from that, we've just only been experiencing a few drownings, and our lifeguards have been able to be up to the task, and we've rescued those. Of course, we're expecting a lot of activity now. We're going towards the end of the year. There should be a lot of traffic, and we're hoping we're just going to keep that record as it is and not have any more major incidents.
So you are urging people not to swim in this one as there are also other beaches around this last time?
Yes, we do have beaches all over the Buffalo City Metro. We also have swimming pools in townships like Zwelicha, Parkside, as well as around the Orient Pool. So people can access those, but we are calling on people to stay away from Eastern Beach, try and utilize some of our beaches, and also to adhere to the rules all the time.
I understand that the Metro is also busy on the roads, making sure that the road users obey the rules of the road. Can you tell us more about that?
We've been quite strict. We're issuing a stern warning to motorists and road users in the Metro. I mean, so far we've arrested over 120 drunken drivers since the start of the festive season. We're focusing on road worthiness as well as on vehicle fitness. We're working with the South African Police Services as part of the security cluster, and we're holding roadblocks, and also looking in terms of the issue of speed fines as well as tickets. You must remember the Buffalo City Metro is a gateway to the N2, so a lot of vehicles that are going towards the Durban area as well as towards the Cape Town route are passing through the Metro. And our end, as much as we haven't had many major accidents, our role is to make sure that every vehicle that is passing the Metro is inspected, and every driver is inspected as well, just to make sure that people are adhering to the rules of the road.
There are economic spin-offs for people coming here around this time. So how is this going to impact now that this beach is closed?
Well, I think it's a 50-50 issue. It has to be a balancing act. Do we want to make profit or do we want to save lives? I mean, the Eastern Beach and as well as the Esplanade in itself, this area is quite popular. It's got Christmas lights. We've got recreational facilities. So people do come in all the time. And I mean, in terms of our projections, we are expecting 1 million visitors this summer. But the beach plays a huge part of it. So as much as we actually would want to see more, the business community might be complaining. At the end of the day, we have to put the value of a human being over profit.
All right, thank you very much for your time. That was spokesperson of the Metro, Mr. Sam Kalongwenya, giving us an update of the situation that is happening on the beaches around East London.